Hello, I'm Mr. Owen and welcome to this Year 9 Preferences evening presentation on GCSE English. As a core subject, all students will take two qualifications in English. These are GCSE English Language and GCSE English Literature. Both qualifications are through the exam board AQA. All students will be working towards the AQA GCSE English Language Award and they'll continue to build on the work from Key Stage 3 and improving their reading and writing skills. The course looks at a wide range of extracts from different texts from the 19th, 20th and 21st centuries. There's also a speaking and listening component as part of the course, which will be assessed through an in-class short presentation. There's no tiering in English and there's no coursework or non-exam assessment. The course is assessed through two examinations in May or June 2024. The first examination is the GCSE English Language Paper 1, which is Explorations in Creative Reading and Writing. They're assessed on both their reading and their writing skills in this exam, and it lasts 1 hour 45 minutes, and it's worth 50% of the qualification. There's a reading section worth 40 marks in which students are given a single literature fiction text, and they have to answer 4 questions on this as outlined on this slide. And then there's also a creative writing component to this paper where students have to write a piece of creative writing that's worth 40 marks, and they get marked on the content of their story and also the technical accuracy of their writing. Language paper 2 is slightly harder than paper 1. It's called Writers' Viewpoints and Perspectives. Again, the students are assessed on reading and writing. The exam is also 1 hour 45 minutes, just like paper 1, and it's worth 50% of the GCSE. Students are given 2 non-fiction extracts, and they have to answer 4 questions on these, comparing them. And then there's also a writing question, this time writing something like a speech or an article or a letter, a more kind of transactional form of writing. And again, they get marked on the content of this piece of writing and the technical accuracy. Alongside English language, all students will also be working towards the AQA GCSE English Literature Award. On the course, students study a Shakespearean play, a 19th century novel, a modern text, and a wide range of poetry from AQA poetry anthologies. Some of the texts they might study include Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, A Christmas Carol, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Willie Russell's Blood Brothers, and Inspector Calls, and the most modern text here is The History Boys. So a combination of those texts will be studied at GCSE. When studying the text, students will be looking at the big ideas of the text, what the writer was trying to say about the society they were living in, about the use of language and the analysis of language and structure and the writer's craft, and also how the text applied to a wider social historical context. There's no tiering in English and no coursework, just like English language. The course will be assessed as English language is through 2 examinations in May or June 2024. So the first of the English literature exams is paper 1. It's called Shakespeare in a 19th century novel. There are just 2 essay questions on this exam. They're both extract-based essay questions where students are given a small part of their Shakespeare play or 19th century novel, and then they must connect this extract to the rest of the play or the novel, the rest of the text. This exam is worth 64 marks and is worth 40% of the GCSE. English Literature Paper 2 is a slightly longer exam at 2 hours 15 minutes, and it's worth 96 marks or 60% of the GCSE qualification. There are 4 questions in 3 different sections. Students have to write an essay on their modern text with no extract. Then they must compare 2 poems from the poetry anthology. Then they must write about an unseen poem that they've not seen before, and then a very small question at the end where they compare 2 unseen poems. So quite a busy exam, but we work towards this across year 10 and 11. So I just wanted to say a bit about what happens beyond GCSE English. Now, sixth form training providers, colleges, they all generally require a minimum of grade 4 in at least one of the English subjects, and often they'll specify perhaps English language, but many require a grade 5 or above too. A strong grasp of both English language and literature will equip students with the kind of confidence, analytical communication skills needed to thrive in the modern world. Career destinations where strong English skills are particularly valuable include journalism, law, writing, education, research, theatre, film and the creative arts, television, media, PR marketing, management, administration, and all a wealth of different career pathways. At Longsands Sixth Form in particular, we offer A-levels in English literature, English language and literature, and film studies. For further information on the GCSE English offer at Longsands, you can access the full specifications for both qualifications by visiting the AQA website. But if you have any specific queries, then please feel free to contact either myself, Miss Drone, the Head of English, on the email on this slide, or Miss Gray, the English Key Stage 4 Coordinator, on her email address. Both of us will be happy to respond to any queries you have. Thank you for listening.